So now we're going to do the introduction tasks that we unlocked earlier. You can do them in whichever order you want. I usually go to introduction first just because there's less people on woods day one, but because it's not day one, it doesn't really make a difference which one we do first. But also day one, sometimes it's not a good idea to be restarting your game. So you can really do either one. But you will have to restart your game before you actually get introduction, from my understanding. We're going to switch guns just because we're going to a little bit more of a long distance map. And I feel like an SKS is a better option for us here. Actually, we may go with the Vepr here. This is a 7.62 variant, correct? Yeah. We're actually going to go with this guy. If you have the money, there's nothing wrong with switching up guns depending on the map that you go to. I switch up guns a lot early wipe, depending on the map, and have like specific guns that I run on particular maps. So the SKS is a great substitute for this, and it's much cheaper, but I just personally like running this one. It's just seems to work better for me personally. Gotta buy $35. And I believe the last part is from Prapper. If you're wanting to build these guns that I'm just buying the parts for, there's a video on like the easiest guns to mod day one or whatever on my channel. Watch that video, and you can actually see how what parts I'm buying and all that kind of stuff. Just not gonna go over it here because it's a little gonna crowd the video a little too much. But it's definitely not a bad option. So this is kind of our finished product here. We're gonna buy an extra mag for this. I believe we have 30 rounders here. Yep. Right here, and then we're gonna buy like 90 rounds. We'll go 120. We'll go 120, and we'll keep the remaining 60 in our secure container. And all we gotta do for mechanic is basically locate an encrypted message from Jaeger in order to get in contact with Jaeger. So it says that we need to go where the hunter would wait for his prey. So there's like a little shooting stand. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to that shooting stand. There's gonna be like a little message on the ground, and then once we pick up that message and extract the raid with it, we will be able to contact Jaeger. Hopefully we're gonna get a good spawn. A lot of times you spawn in like the top right of the map, and you have to extract like in the bottom left, and so I'm going like way out of my way or into more higher traffic areas just to get it. Ideally, we don't want to have to push into higher traffic areas. Like if we spawn in high traffic areas, that's one thing. We can deal with that, but really don't want to have to push towards high traffic areas so that everyone can get their position that they want, and then I'm just running through them. So hopefully we're going to get a good spawn for this. We're going to get the encrypted note for Jaeger and then get out of here. We may loot the like medical outpost if we get a good spawn for that, or if we spawn late. Oh, rip. I don't even know this section of the map as well. But I shouldn't have outposts, I don't think. Yeah. A little bit less comfortable on the external portions of the map here, so I'm actually going to push inward. Get in this bush here so I can turn off Ubisoft Club. Just sits in the background, and I have to look at everyone's ridiculous Ubisoft names pop up. somebody to my right there. Looks like a scav. Like 2 scavs there. Like 3 scavs here. Oh, I might be able to get up there and loot him, but it's not worth it to hang out there. Really exposed area. After killing him, I reconsidered. Hopefully Sherman doesn't just slap us here. Somebody's right in front of us. He's lucky that U-lock protects his ears or he would have been dead. Must have hit him in the neck or the head, like right on the ears. That really sucks. That's a big boy. Not really big, but big enough to make a difference in our life. We hit him so many times too, but his armor probably tanked most of it. It didn't look like he was struggling to move or anything, so. Really what we're doing right now is trying to make our way to the plane, the crashed airplane. Raids, they're going good. I had to restart this account just because we tried to do it with multiple people and comms just became too cluttered, so. Just gonna do it solo. It's been a little bit less crazy with just one, which is good. But we had to start all the way over, so we're back on introduction again. Our debut task went a whole lot more smooth this time, which is nice. Yeah, when you're trying to do like guide stuff and recording, it just gets too cluttered. One nice thing on these at the crashed plane here is that there's actually like stuff on the ground that you can loot. I don't see any right now, but I think there might be some back there that I just missed. But there's definitely lootables here. So once you reach the front of the plane or the cockpit, over to the left here is our shooting house. And then you go straight up to this. Under the ladder here is our encrypted message. And now all we have to do is extract the raid. You do have to extract the raid in the same raid that you get the message, or else you lose it. So what we're probably going to do here is go to the medical outpost, potentially. I'm going to scope it out, see if I see anything. Probably go there. Might change my mind depending on how much we hear, how much shit we hear. I think we're just gonna take our stuff and go. We'll run our scav to get another Salua for shortage. And then for that quest guide, we'll just have some locations you can go look, and then I'll have clips of me finding those Saluas. What areas I went to hunt them. It would have been very nice if we killed that big boy. That would have been very nice. Unfortunately, though, we'll see here shortly how much he tanks. We shot one scav in the head. That's 35 damage. So we should know exactly how much we did to him. Okay, let's see what we got here. Headshot. Yeah, so most of the damage he absorbed. We hit nine shots on him, and it was just absorbed. What a rip. I mean, we hit him in the head. It just had a U-lock on, and we don't have the materials to pressure that kind of thing. Sometimes you just gotta take the L and just accept that you can't fight this person and get away from them, you know? Better to do that than die fighting him. Because now we can turn in our quest to mechanic, which will give us access to Jaeger.